What a glorious day it is down here in sunny Dorset. I'm here on Poole Quay and I'm about to head over to Brownsea Island. Why am I going to go there? Well, you'll find out as the video goes on. Like I said, it's a really hot day, slathered in sun cream, got my drinks to keep hydrated, and we're about to get on a ferry over to the island. It's operated by the National Trust. The National Trust are known for having cafes. So I thought myself, Mrs. G and little one who's holding the camera would go over there, have a wander around the island and get some lunch. What these cafes are also known for though is being a little bit on the pricey side. So we're going to see if it offers good value for money. God, I'm roasting. Let's get a little bit of this down me. Coconut hydration drink. Very summery, very tropical. Right. Alas, this is not the ferry we can get on though. That's already gone off to the island and we're in a queue for the next one. Ho-hum. Let's go back and join it. I'll see you on a boat. Right, finally, after standing in the sunshine for about half an hour, we are on a boat. I don't like boats very much, I get seasick, but luckily it looks pretty calm out there. 20 minutes to get to the island, no problem. See you over there. So folks, been in to the cafe here, it's called Cafe Villano. And we come and sat outside in this beautiful little outside seating area. To the left here is the sea, looking over towards sandbanks, where all the millionaires live. Not me. Sadly not me. But we've gone and got a variety of different things available in the cafe. It's a fairly basic cafe menu. The only real hot food, there's sort of jacket potatoes. They've got snacky bits like pasties here, Cornish pasties, sausage roll, and then there's some toasties as well. Now, when I went to pay, I'd ordered all of this, and they charged me £21.70, and I thought, that's not too bad, is it? All things considered. Then they realised they hadn't charged me for the toasty, which is another £7.15. So this was £21.70 just for these. Got the sausage roll, £4.90. We're not in Greggs now, are we? The jacket potato, this has got like a mixed bean thing on mixed bean chilli, vegan option. That is £9.50. The Cornish pasty, £5.65. And camera person's already munching a packet of salt and vinegar crisps that were £1.65. Didn't order any drinks though, because I've got me holy with me. That will sort me out through the meal. More on that in a minute. Let's get myself organised and get cracking. So, gonna start with this toasty. This is a mozzarella, pesto, sun-dried tomato toasty. £7.15. No garnish or anything with it, you just get the toasty. Like I said, because we're sat outside, really important on a hot day today, put your sun cream on and stay hydrated. For that, as I mentioned earlier, I've got my holy coconut flavoured hydration drink. Mrs. Greeno just sat over there. What have you got there, dear?
Watermelon.
The watermelon hydration drink. Beautiful pink colour. So we're all at it today. Really, really good range of flavours, these hydration ones, and it's so important on hot days to keep hydrated. I don't drink enough water during the course of the day. This has got all your electrolytes and stuff like that in there, so it just helps if you're a bit rubbish like me and don't drink enough water. And the flavours are good too. So we've got watermelon here, we've got coconut, I've got a couple more in the bag. The great thing about these, particularly when you're out and about nowadays, most places have got like cold water fountains where you can top up free water. How good's that? Just top it up, stick a sachet of the powder in, and off you go. I really like this coconut one. It makes you think of having a cocktail on a hot sunny beach somewhere, even though you're just on Brownsea Island. And of course, while I've been talking about Holy, you'll have seen the QR code on the screen, won't you? Or you can use the discount codes if you go onto their website, Greeno5, to get £5 off of your first order, or just use the code Greeno to get 10% off. Plenty of people doing that already. Let me know in the comments down below how you've been enjoying it. Definitely, during the summer. Can't go wrong. Right, toasty time. Being outside, you've got to make sure this serviette doesn't blow away. I'm just going to cut a little bit off of this because I know little one over there on the camera is keen to get stuck into this. I'm going to pinch a little bit of the sun-dried tomato out of it so we get the whole experience. Here we go. If you come in and take a little look at this, you'll see it's like a crock type job there going on. So you've got like a bechamel-y, cheesy thing on the top that's grilled up all nicely. Here we go. Does it make me think of sitting in a piazza in Italy, eating a beautiful panino or something like that? Not really. The bread is fairly standard, just out of a normal loaf. And the mozzarella has that kind of chew to it, but not a lot of flavour. The pesto's okay. Sun-dried tomato gives it a nice little boost, but a £7.15. Yeah, that could be a little bit better, I think. Anyway, we'll move on to the next thing. On to item number 2. This is the jacket potato with the mixed bean chilli. And if you come in and take a little closer look at this, I've got to say, I think the chilli itself looks a little bit dry, doesn't it? I could do with a little bit more moisture in there. The salad, nice little mixed salad. You've got some peppers in there of various colours, little cherry tomatoes, cucumber, bit of red onion. They did ask if I wanted the salad dressed or not, which I have agreed to. Oh, what's going on over there? Someone's being a bit naughty out on the sea, getting beeped at. Right, potato does not have a crispy skin. That looks a bit like it's been cooked properly, and then just microwaved for service, which is a bit disappointing when you consider some of the great jacket spuds I've had recently. With Spudman, with the likes of Smoky Moe's. Yeah, a bit of a shame. Anyway, let's give the potato a try. Definitely microwaved, and the way I can tell that, the outside is warm, the inside is not. Down in here, that bit was very, very hot. So it's been unevenly reheated. Let's put it that way. Yeah, that bit's cold. Not ideal, that. The chilli, loads of beans in here. Now, this is a vegan option. Well, it was until I asked them to put butter in it anyway. I think to call that chilli is a stretch. It has a very, very vague hint of chilli in it. But it's definitely a lot closer to, you know, sometimes you go for a breakfast at a posh place that makes its own baked beans. And you'll get butter beans in it and all sorts of other beans. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, it's nothing to write home about, that's for sure. Let's try a little bit of this skin. I mean, you can see here, it's not crispy. It's just a bit flabby. Yeah. It was obviously cooked in an oven originally and just microwave for service. That's a bit of a shame. Right. Try some of this salad. Which, to be fair, it's nice and fresh, nice and colourful. Is that you, camera person? No? Okay. We should see the look I got then. Someone's in trouble. Yeah, the salad's nice enough. The spud is £9.50, so it's not the end of the world, is it? But that could and should be better. Okay, I'm going to combine these two bits together. The sausage roll and the Cornish pasty. Come and take a little look at these. Sausage roll first. I mean, it looks a lot like a Greggs sausage roll, doesn't it? But it's £4.90. This does not look like a Gear Farm pasty, though, does it? You remember those, don't you, camera person? We filmed them not so long ago, and they were massive. And about the same price as this. This is £5.65, this is £4.90. Let's try this sausage roll first. I'm just going to cut into it, and we'll take a look inside. There we go, you get to see it before I do. How does that look inside? Camera person's pulling a face. Looks a lot like a Greggs sausage roll, doesn't it? Let's try. To be fair, the cook's not bad on it. Although saying that, you can hear there's no crisp, no crunch in that pastry at all. Just soggy. The sausage meat inside is actually quite tasty. Seasoned, you've got salt and pepper inside. But yeah, it's just a shame that there's literally no crust of that at all. And if you look on the bottom there, you can see it's pretty greasy. 3 items tried so far, and 3 that are a bit meh, nothing to get too excited about. Is the pasty gonna save the day? Let's cleanse the palate first, shall we? Lovely. I see you've nearly finished yours over there, Mrs. G. Good job. I brought a bunch of different sachets of ones with me, so we can top up. What do you think you'd like? A raspberry energy one. We got peach iced tea, apple iced tea. One of the new ones. It's a hydration one there. Matcha apple kiwi.
I have the matcha one, please.
Matcha one it is. There we are. And when I finish this one up, I'm going to go for the apple green tea, I reckon. That's got vitamins and stuff in, so it'll help me march around this island when we go and look for red squirrels and the like. Okay, into the pasty. Which again, feels quite soft. Look inside. How does that look, do you think? It's not the same as the Gear Farm pasty we had, that's for sure. That had big chunks of meat in there, along with the potato and the swede. Now, this looks more like minced meat inside it rather than chunks of steak. Again, no crisp to that at all. I think that's possibly the most disappointing of the lot. I'm now just picking up a little bit of black pepper. I like a good whack of black pepper inside a pasty. You want chunks of that steak that you can sort of almost chew on, you know? It's pretty bland. In fairness, the potato and the swede are cooked through. But the meat in there, it's just like mince. It's just like mince. You know, if you were to get, you know, pasty from a supermarket or something like that, that's kind of where you're looking at. Again, you want it baked, so you're getting a crisp to that pastry. There's a tiny little bit on the crimp here, but not a lot. Couldn't agree more. Blowing its horn to warn people. Now, in fairness, that is a ferry blowing its horn to warn boats to get out of the way. But maybe it should be blowing a horn to say, don't bother ordering food here. It's all a bit meh. I mean, National Trust, it's known for being fairly expensive, isn't it? Even to go and visit their properties is expensive. To get here cost us £35 on a ferry. And if we didn't have National Trust membership, it would have been another £30 for us to get in. Which is a little bit expensive to go for a walk around an island. We've spent, what, best part of £30 here now, I guess? £28, £29 on these items. No drinks, of course, because we got our own. Is that money well spent? Probably not. Anyway, we're going to finish these up and I'll sum up. Maybe sat by the sea. Might improve my mood a little bit. I'll see you in a minute. One little thing for me kind of sums up that food experience. On those outside tables was a little sign saying, please don't feed the birds. Now, we're on an island here, right? Behind me here, this is well known for all kinds of seabirds, including gulls. Were we bothered by one single gull during the eating of that lunch? No, we weren't. None around anywhere. they know it's not that great. What did we have? The tomato and mozzarella croque thing. Bit like a croque monsieur, but not. £7.15 for that. Way overpriced for what it was. It was bland. Little one ate it. She said it was okay. But yeah, nothing to write home about at all. Nothing to write home about. What else did we have? On the other receipt, because they messed it up when we ordered it, the sausage roll at £4.90. Again, not great. Pretty greasy. Not crispy at all on the pastry. Suboptimal, I would say. Jacket potato, £9.50 with the mixed bean chilli on it. You can't call that a chilli because there was no blooming chilli in it. It was really bland. Yeah, disappointing. And the jacket potato clearly been microwaved to reheat it because it wasn't evenly cooked throughout. Some bits boiling hot, some bits cold. £9.50 for that. The pasty, £5.65. Again, not a particularly good pasty. Soft, soggy pastry. The insides of it, just a bit so-so, really. Yeah. Overall, for those items, plus the bag of crisps that camera person here has eaten, £1.65 for that. £21.70 plus the £7.15, so what's that? £28.85 paid. Yeah, that's overpriced for what it is. And the problem you've got here is not just that it's the National Trust, and they do tend to overcharge for all sorts of things, but it's also the fact that, I mean, you're here on an island. It's a captive audience. There's literally nowhere else that you can buy food on this island. It's that cafe or nothing. Done. So they can charge what they like and people are going to eat it. Yeah. I mean, some of the cakes in there looked all right, to be fair. And maybe once we've had a big, long walk around this island, walked up a bit of an appetite, because we didn't even finish all of that lunch, then maybe we'll try a cake and see if that's any better. But probably not. Might just wait until we get back on the boat. Get back over to Poole and get something there on the quay. That might be a better idea. Now, I asked Little Un and Mrs. Greeno for what they would score it out of 10. Little Un is showing me the number 5, but that's because she kind of enjoyed the sandwich and she said the pasty tasted okay. Mrs. Greeno is showing me 3 out of 10. She did not like that at all. She was very, very unimpressed. I think I'm going to go somewhere in the middle of those two. I think 4 out of 10 maybe. I mean, it's not disastrous, it's not inedible. It's just not very nice and it's too much money for what it is. Yeah, all of it meh. Anyway, what isn't meh is my holy, which I'm going to finish this one up now before we go for our walk, because there's a tap over there. I'm going to fill up this water and put a nice little drink in there. If you want to enjoy this delicious kind of drink, QR code on the screen, you know what to do. Enter your discount codes, they're on the screen too. And you can get some money off just by being a viewer on my channel. Right, that's it for me for now. Where are you going to find me next? I don't know, but I'm going to go for a nice walk around this beautiful island, try and forget the lunch a little bit, and hope Mrs. Greeno's going to make me a nice dinner later on. Is that going to happen? She's nodding. Come on. Mrs. Greeno's cooking tonight. Oh, it's too hot for cooking. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye for now.